Hi, mathematicians. It's Mrs. Walters. And today we're going to be looking at these again. Do you remember what they're called? Did you say 10 frame? Now, if you did, why are they called a 10 frame? Did you say because there's 10 empty spaces? 5 at the top and 5 at the bottom on this one? And over here, are there 10 as well? Count them. Yes, even though this one goes up and down and this one goes across, they both still equal 10. Well, today we're going to use these as a tool to help us play a game called 10 Bean Spill. But first, I want to mention to you that I want to teach you that we can use tools like this 10 frame to count groups that equal 10. Let me show you what I mean. For our game, we need our 10 frame and we need some counters of some kind. It'd be fun if you had beans that were 2 different colors. I'm just going to use these counters that are yellow on one side and red on the other. And yes, you probably noticed I'm using my document camera. So I'm here and I'm here. All right, so I am going to shake these counters and then we're going to dump them out. Now, I want to count these. What do you notice? Yes, some are red and some are yellow. This is the fun part because every time we shake them, we're probably going to have a different amount of red and a different amount of yellow. But I'm going to place them on my 10 frame because this is going to help me count. Ooh, how many red do we have so far? Did you say 5 in a snap? Because we know that one whole side is 5? Yeah! And then I'm going to add one more on. So how many red? 6, that's right. 5, 6. And then we're going to put our yellow ones on there. How many yellow? Ooh, you could have counted 4. Also, though, you may have known in a snap, since there was 1 already up here, and there's 5 in this column, that there was 4 yellow. So we have 6 red and 3 yellow. You know, I don't want to forget this, so I'm actually going to record it on a recording sheet. Let me show you what I mean. I can take this recording sheet and I'm going to actually color in what I have on this while I play this game. Because I wonder, do you think we're going to have some different combinations? I do too. I forgot to ask you, how many counters do we have in all? Yes, we have 10. That's the 10 part of the 10 beans spill. So I'm going to color in those 5 red and 1 more, which equals 6. And then I am going to make sure that I color in 4 for the yellow. Now, you know what I could do also is I could go ahead and write those numbers that go along with those different amounts. And I am going to do that. I'm going to put my 6 in red. And then I'm going to put the 4 in yellow. That yellow might be kind of hard to see. All right, I'm going to put those counters back in my container. Now, if I put 10 counters back in this container, when I dump them out, how many do you think there's going to be? Did you say 10? Yes, I can't trick you today, can I? All right, I'm going to dump them out. Oh, I lost one there. Now, I am going to place them back on the 10 frame. That's going to help me count them even quicker and keep them organized. You're not going to believe it. How many red ones do I have? 5, but I'm not done. 6, 7. 7 red this time. Interesting. And how many yellow? 3. So how many altogether do we have? That's right, we have 10. So if somebody were to say, like, what's your combination to equal 10? How about that word, combination? That means how many red do we have and how many yellow. We could say to them, we have 7 red and 3 yellow. That's our combination. Now, the cool thing is, we could write and record this just like we did the last one. So I'm going to put my red dots on here. Do you see how I did that? I made it look just like the 10 frame with the actual counters. And I put the yellow ones. Yes. So our combination this time for 10 was 7 red and 3 yellow. You know, you could continue playing this game. And if you do, I have a feeling you're going to come up with lots of combinations that equal 10. Some red and some yellow. All right, mathematicians, I should probably tell you that I love this game, and so I did play it a little bit more before you joined me. And so I did record a couple different combinations that equal 10, because remember, we have 10 counters that we set out on our 10 frame. And I wanted to record them so I could look at the different combinations. Now, I did say earlier that you would have some red and some yellow in each, but what do you notice about this one up here? Can you believe it? No yellow, only red. And how many red? 10. Yes, my counters all landed on red, so I had 10 red. Can you take a look at these other combinations? What do you notice? Yes, that sometimes there were more red, and other times, just this one here, there were less red. Yes. So not only were we able to use our 10 frame to help us count groups of 10, but we were able to also notice different combinations that equal 10, and we even used our words like more and less. You know, mathematicians, I hope you get to play this game in some way soon, maybe even today. And when you do, I hope that you'll use the 10 frame and you'll count and you'll add up those combinations and you'll share with others the numbers that you got to equal 10. You know, it's been great learning with you today. I can't wait to learn with you again soon.